Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hello, Abe.
What is that?
What is what?
Is that new? Is that how it always is? Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Michael Melkos.
I was moving the chat around.
Hello, ACNC12 Adrienne. Hello, Nicole Ovalcakes. Sheila Redden.
Oh, I need to pull a spot.
Sam I Am. Becky, welcome. Adri, Kitten Track, Stronger, Wiser. Paula, Christy Cummings.
Man,
Linda Wynn.
look at next week. 1-1. I don't know what's going on.
What the hell's going on around here?
I don't know.
Hello, Jennifer Macbeth. Who killed Macbeth?
I don't know.
Macduff. Hello, Krista. I think I said hello. Hello, Iana. Hello, Darla, Bruno, Casey. Leah from Cali. Hello, Nicholas. Angelia Boone. All right.
Oh, must include what level you are on every spot. Oh, no. Well, I've kind of been stalled out for a while. Oh.
Hello, Deanna. Well, I don't know, babe. It's friends without the R.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hello, hand. Smash it. Thank you. Happy Spouses Day to you. Hello, Charles. I mean, we got to get started here?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think. I was just going to. Oh, goodness. I don't know what that means. All right. Testing 1, 2. You wanted me to test and you're not even looking. Testing 1, 2. I am a little discombobulated, but it's going to be all right. Testing 1, 2.
Hello, hand. Dixie Wrecked, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Dixie Wrecked, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Dixie Wrecked.
Okay. Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. It's a podcast I, Kellie Rasberry Evans, do with my husband, the one and only Alan Evans.
Okay.
There might be another Alan Evans, but you're the only one I know.
There are other Walter A. Evanses, I believe. I don't think I'm unique in that.
But you're uniquely my own.
I'm unique in a lot of ways, but no, I think there are other Walter A. Evanses.
There might be. But you know what? We are recording this podcast. You're going to hear it not, let's see, what day is today? You're going to hear this drop on Thursday, January 27th. But we were recording this on Wednesday, January 26th. And as I was just, stumbling around, bumbling around, fumbling around on the internet this morning, I found out that today is National Peanut Brittle Day. Did you know that?
I did, because I listened to the nationally syndicated Kid Crack Morning Show.
Yes, today is National Peanut Brittle Day. Mm-hmm. I just found out from my mother, Connie Rasberry, that my daddy is going through a peanut brittle phase. He goes through different phases. Mm-hmm. Most recently, he was on a pistachio phase. Now he's on a peanut brittle phase. And luckily for you and me, we know the best peanut brittle maker on the planet, one Robert Wolpert.
That'd be my brother from another mother.
Rob Wolpert.
Rob Wolpert.
I'm going to put in a request for him to make my dad some peanut brittle. But another thing I discovered while fumbling and bumbling and stumbling around the internet, today is National Spouses Day.
Had no idea.
I had no idea this even was a thing. But apparently there's lots of national days that we don't know about. I don't know how these things get put on calendars, but they're the most random things. I think later this week is National Chocolate Cake Day.
But isn't Spouse's
Things like
Day?
that.
Isn't Spouse's Day your anniversary?
No,
Oh,
no, it's not. And in fact, I actually,
who is this
I have
sanctioned
no
by?
idea.
Who made this up?
I can look it up, but I didn't. It says, unlike Valentine's Day, this is a day created for giving time rather than gifts and celebrating your spouse.
Well, there were no gifts.
And there was really not a lot of time either, because
Wow.
I went to lunch today instead with my gay husband
Whoa!
instead of my husband.
Easy.
Oh, you know, John. My
Love John.
I love John. If John was not gay, I would be Mrs. John McGill.
But John is gay.
But he is, and he's happily married to Mark.
Yes.
But I love him. Anyway, this is the day that I should have spent with you, but I spent with my gay husband.
Yes.
So we were very busy. Couples are encouraged to spend alone time and to reflect on their journey so far. In fact, scientific research has shown that 20 minutes of holding hands with your partner or cuddling even can release hormones that leave you both happier and feeling good. In turn, this relieves stress and makes you feel closer to one another. I suggest we hold hands the entire podcast.
Okay, we can do that. I was trying to
But I need to scratch my nose and hold my microphone right now.
I was trying to root up in your business in the closet. You were telling me to go away.
Well, I was trying to get dressed for my lunch day.
Oh yeah.
My lunch day.
You were nude and creamy.
I was cold today, and I
Yes.
needed to cleanse my body. So I decided to take a bubble bath in the middle of the day. Random, right?
And you were very creamy.
I am very
I
creamy.
told Kelly to, instead of her swinging a leg over, because I'm genuinely concerned now that she may fall, I've suggested to her that she sit her bottom on the edge of the tub and then swing both legs over into the tub and then gently slide into the tub.
That's what you suggested.
Yes. Did
Now
you
we
do
have
that?
to figure. I was already in the tub at that point.
You were?
Yeah, you came and told me that while I was in the tub.
Yeah, okay.
And then I had to get out.
Did you do it my way or?
Well, I was already in the tub.
I know, but getting out, you do the same thing.
Getting out, you saw me.
You put your big wet butt
You
there
saw
on
me sit on the towel and swing my legs
put
over.
your big wet pawit there on the side of the
It
tub
was-
and swing your legs over.
And there's nothing sexy about it. Not 1 ounce of sex
Sure there
appeal
is.
in that act.
On National Spouses Day, it's very sexy.
But anyway, I didn't spend a lot of quality. We spent some time, but not a lot. But my husband and I are now holding hands, and boy, do we feel closer than ever. It's already working.
Yes.
But, shosingle people, you
Hello,
should not
Hannah.
feel left out because, spouses are great and all, but, some spouses can be really annoying. And if you listen to this podcast for any length of time, I tend to get annoyed with Alan from
this
time
is
to time.
Spouses Day. You can't do that.
I know. And Alan sometimes gets annoyed with me.
Yes.
I think on the scale of annoying, Alan is more annoying than I am. That's just in my personal opinion. I mean, others might have a different opinion, but that's my opinion.
We're going to put a poll up on our Instagram account at A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Who is more annoying, Kelly or Alan?
Right. Well, I'm going to
win that one.
I'm going to go to the poll and vote. You're more annoying. But a recent poll of 1,000 married Americans, they didn't ask anybody outside of the United States. This is just 1,000 American married couples, and 44% agree with the statement, "My spouse gets on my nerves sometimes." Only 44%? They're lying. I would think that number would be like 100% because there's no way you can be married.
There's no way 60
and not ever be annoyed by your parents.
There's no way 56% of respondents are never annoyed by their spouse.
That's
Give me
BS.
a break. That's a bunch of bull. It's a bunch of bull honk.
Because that's just a lie.
Yes.
You're just trying to. I mean, these surveys are supposed to be anonymous, where you're supposed to tell the truth, and the truth is 100% of married couples at some point are annoyed by their spouse. That's just the truth.
I agree.
That was stupid. You know what? Ever since we started holding hands, my nose, it's like this psychological thing.
Go ahead.
It's like my nose has been itching nonstop.
Scratch it, pick it, whatever you need to do. There you go.
That's so much better.
Get it.
Can I hold your hand now?
No, I don't want to.
Now it's been all over my nose.
No.
Okay, the most common things, according to this survey of liars, now that we've determined that, the most common things that annoy us about our spouses are their selective hearing, their snoring,
yeah, from time to time,
and their control freak tendency.
That's not me.
You think I'm not a control freak?
Certainly not you either. We're the least control freaks.
We know some control freaks, but I would not categorize us as control freaks.
God, do we know some control freaks?
Now, there's a difference between wanting things your way and being a control freak, right?
Yeah, because if I ever take a big load of towels out of the Maytag dryer, dump them on the bed and start folding towels, I'm the dumbest husband there is. Can't do it right.
I don't say that.
Well,
I've never said that.
You go in there and you take the towels that I folded and you refold them
because they won't fit in the cabinet the way you fold them.
I bet I can make them
fit.
But
the other day I didn't refold them. Go look at the towels right now. I left them as they were because I was proud of you for folding them.
I bet I can make them fit.
Right.
Speaking of making it fit.
What? I was going to do some more stats.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. This is some more random stats from this survey. 45% of married couples usually celebrate Valentine's Day in one way or another. 80% say it was a bigger deal before they got married. That's true.
We always do something. We always do something.
But Valentine's Day was a bit bigger before we got married. I remember, was it 2 years ago, I think, where we just really forgot to get around to doing anything. And so we just randomly walked into a restaurant and were able to get a table. Remember that Italian place we go to for my martinis?
Oh, yeah.
We just happened.
I forgot about that.
But I forget, why didn't we make Valentine's plans? I think we must have been traveling or something.
No, I think it was a COVID thing.
February wasn't COVID.
Well, it was last year.
Everything didn't shut down. Was it last year?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Only 16% say they argue with their spouse on a regular basis. I don't think we argue.
Alan, Kelly, stop bickering.
Well, that's only on the podcast.
Yeah.
But in real life, not that this isn't real life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
On a daily basis.
What are you saying?
I'm saying on a daily basis. We don't really.
Saying we're not keeping it real?
Well, I think being on the podcast sometimes brings out the best and the worst of us. But I think on a daily basis, we don't really fight.
Well, I don't think so.
10% of the married people surveyed in this survey, that was a bit redundant, say they love their spouse, but sometimes wish they were single so they could experience dating again.
Wait a minute.
Only 10%?
Wait, hold on. 10% said they love their spouse, but they want to be single?
But sometimes wish they were single so they could date again. I think they get, kind of bored.
Screw that. Oh, date their spouse?
No, date, again, random people.
Screw that.
See, that's the thing. Everybody's, the grass is always green.
Oh, what a beating.
Well, you just are newly married, honey. We've only been married 5 years.
That ain't newly married.
That is still newly married. We're talking about people who've been married 15, 20 years. They might be looking at their single friends who are, this is what happens when you get about 40 or 50 and your friends start getting divorced and they start going out and, wilding out or whatever they're doing and partying and having a good time. You might look at them and think, wow, that looks like fun. I wish I could date again. I could see that.
But
I think it's higher than 10%.
We have a mutual friend who is a perpetual dater, and boy, he has a lot of fun, doesn't he?
Well, you asked him, he said
I wish I was in his shoes.
We're judging him. We don't know how he feels. He might have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in my 40s. I had a lot of fun.
I'm not saying dating isn't fun. I'm saying at this point in my life, after being married, I have no desire.
Then you would check the no box in that survey.
All right.
17% agree with the statement, my spouse is a slob. Only 17%. 44% of husbands claim they usually split chores pretty evenly. Only 20. Okay, this is interesting. 44% of the husbands claim they split the chores, but only 26% of the wives agreed with that. So I think men think if they do one or two things, they're contributing equally. Where the woman's like, no, you didn't clean the toilets, you didn't, but you pull a lot of your weight around the house. You do stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah, I do.
Let me tell you, Alan does everything in the yard because I don't want to. But who was the one that snaked her daughter's drain and got out the most disgusting hairballs you've ever seen in your life? That would be this chick right here.
Yeah, but
I'll snake a drain.
Yeah, who has two thumbs and will snake a drain?
And that's Kellie Rasberry Evans. You know why? Because the plumber will do it, but he'll come out and charge you minimum $125 to do it. Because I used to have my drain snaked because I shed like a dog in the shower. And my shower would start backing up. And I've always heard you don't put Drano down there. It's bad for your drains. And I had the plumber come out and he he was a very kind man, and he said, you could do this yourself. And he told me, and I did. I started doing it myself. It's disgusting, but I'll do it to save $125.
It's really pretty easy to be a plumber, in my opinion. There's only 3 things you got to know. Payday's on Friday. Crap runs downhill. Don't lick your fingers.
Oh, gross, Alan.
That's all you got to know.
That's gross.
That's all you got to know.
True. You got to know a little bit more than that.
And then charge them $90 an hour.
The things we're most likely to appreciate about our spouses include they're a hard worker. I can be myself around them. They make me laugh. They're smart. They're supportive. And they're a great parent.
I think all those about you.
Do you really?
Yes, absolutely. Hard worker.
Baby.
I can be myself around you.
Do I make you laugh?
Yeah, you make me laugh all the time.
Aww.
You're very smart. You're supportive, and you're a great parent. Yeah,
Thanks,
those are all true.
Ditto.
Oh, thanks.
Ditto. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting on National Spouses Day.
My spouse is a slob.
Yeah. There's certain things I wish you would do, and I voice them, but they won't change. So I just suck it up. Well, nobody in the family but me apparently knows how to put a dish in the dishwasher.
That's not true. I loaded mine tonight.
Finally, right? But
not finally. I do it all the time.
You don't do it all the time. How many mornings do I get up to just piles of dishes in the sink? Now, come on. You do it every once in a while. You don't do it all the time. Another thing you don't do, is put the toilet paper on the roll. They just take the toilet paper and they prop it up on top we have the easiest toilet paper roll in the world. It's not one of those springy action things. You just lift the handle, pop it on, and put it back down. That's it.
It's not me, it's Dylan.
And you. Put the toilet paper on the roll, put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Yogurt.
That's the 2 things.
Yogurt.
And there's one other thing Alan does.
Good night.
It drives me nuts.
What the hell are we doing here? I thought this was National Spouses Day.
I love you. He has a drawer at his sink, and it's the one on the right of the sink. You know which one I'm talking about, Alan.
Yeah.
And he opens it as far wide as it'll go. It'll go out as far as it'll go, and he will just leave it like that.
You know why?
He will walk away.
You know why?
And he will leave it.
It's like
wide open.
It's like the demarcation zone in the middle of the bathroom. On this side of it is my side. On that side of it is your side.
But I don't come to your side.
I know because I have
zit cream.
Because I have my drawer out.
Because you stole my zit cream.
I don't want you over there messing with my stuff.
It's my zit cream. That's the only thing I go over there to get, and I put it back because you love it so much. But he leaves that drawer wide open, and every night before I go to bed, because he'll come in. His new habit is he goes in there and gets ready for bed, and then goes and sits in the living room and watches TV till he falls asleep, and I go to bed. So the last thing I do before I go to bed, I shut his drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 things that irritate me.
Boy, I tell you what, if those are the best 3 things you can come up with, I bet there's some sweet, clean, good, strong listeners out there right now going, wow, Kelly.
I got it good.
That's all you got? Okay. Really?
Well, I'm just trying to provide entertainment content. What annoys you about me? I gave you 3, you give me 3. Or more if you need to.
What annoys me about you?
Don't say nothing, because there is stuff. I didn't even prepare that. That just fell out of my mouth.
I don't like when you put yourself down. That kind of drives me crazy.
You don't like
when you do that. What else do you do that really drives me nuts?
Y'all, I'm the perfect wife, apparently.
When Kelly parks her car on a hill, she never knew that you need to put the parking brake on.
I didn't know that.
So when she would park on a hill, and just put it in park without putting the parking brake on, the car would start to roll backwards a little bit, then it would catch on the transmission, So the next time she puts it in drive or reverse, it goes clunk real hard. And I'm trying to tell her, babe.
But I never knew that.
That's eventually going to screw your transmission
Well,
up.
I started doing that. I started using the parking brake when I park on an incline.
Oh, shit, I'm on a roll now.
I don't do that anymore.
And, we have beaten this horse until there's no freaking horse left, okay? The horse is pulverized dust. But the whole screwing around with the temperature and the fan, when you could just easily hit the auto button and switch it to the temperature you want in the cabin, The computer in the car will take care of everything. But oh no, Kellie Rasberry Evans, she knows what the temperature needs to be, and she knows what the fan speed needs to be. And
it's for my comfort.
Yes, for your comfort.
And so when I'm sitting on the dual AC where I can control my side, then you don't need to worry about it. I want it very cold, and I want the fan blasting on a slow speed.
Yes.
Unless it's an extremely hot day. Then I want it as cold as it'll go, as high as it'll go. Then when I'm comfortable, I turn it down.
How did we get
it's not
on
that
this?
Big of a deal.
How did we get on this bitch fest?
Because we're talking
National
about what's
Spouses
annoying.
Day?
We're talking about what's annoying.
Okay, that's about all I got. And then when you flailed your arms that one time when I scared you, that was
that was kind of your fault, though. Kind of your fault. One thing Alan does love about me is how I get into some best fiends.
Oh.
He thinks, it started his famous catchphrase.
Get it, babe. Collect them characters.
That's not what you say.
Kill them slugs.
You changed your catchphrase.
I don't know.
Collect them characters.
Collect them cute characters.
You've never said that once.
I just said it.
From the living room, as I crawl into bed at night, the last thing I do, because I just need to rewind, because I'm just so frustrated having to load the dishwasher and shut the bathroom drawer. He'll see me propped up in the bed with that little glowing light coming from my phone. And what do I hear from the other room?
Get it, babe! Kill them slugs!
That's the catchphrase I love. Look, when you have a few minutes to spare, whether you're waiting in carpool line, that one day you miraculously show up way too early, or if you're going to bed, you need to unwind and just block out all the noise from your day. It's so much more enjoyable just to take out your phone and play a little Best Fiends. You can play for a few minutes, you can play for a few hours, whatever you need to do to make you feel good. But I love playing Best Fiends because it's just always a fun challenge. It's not like overwhelming to me. Games that you get so frustrated, you like throw your phone down, like I can't do this anymore. No, Best Fiends gives you a little challenge. You don't want to be so easy, like, oh, I can get through this. It's so easy. But what you do is you collect these little cute characters, and they keep gaining in strength the more levels you win. And how do you win the levels? You beat the slugs. And these cute little bugs help you do it. And they do it just so fun. They're just adorable. I love them. And right now, because they have like little unique things, they're always kind of changing it up. Right now, I'm playing with Pepe's Pinata. And I earn bats to beat the pinata. And when I bust open the pinata, I get like all these rewards that help me and my cute little characters beat the slugs. It's really fun. It's a puzzle game you can lose yourself in. And the more you win, the more challenges you're going to face. And you never have to worry about running out of levels, because as of right now, there are more than 6,000 levels of Best Fiends. And they're adding more every week because people like me, we love it. And I am on level 945. I am ready to break through 1,000. And you're going to hear me shouting from the rooftops when I pass level 1,000 with my little Best Fiends.
So download Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
And what do you say?
Get it, babe. Kill them slugs.
That's right. That's right.
Have you seen, I guess we can talk about this. Have you seen these people posting these colored boxes on Facebook? These word puzzles that people are doing?
Oh, Wordle.
Wordle.
Yeah.
So one of our very, very best customers, Christy Kincaid Norris, and I are friends on Facebook, and she's always posting these Wordle boxes. And I saw them. I'm like, Christy, I have never been more lost, more confused, more out of touch, more I don't know what in the hell is going on since the last time I tried to find the donut shop.
Well, I just found out about it last week. Apparently this is
what is it? How do you play?
It's a game where you have to guess a word. You got 5 tries to guess it, and it's 5 letters. So it's sort of like Hangman, I guess. But I went on
Hangman?
Yeah, because you kind of fill in the blank.
Why can't it be hang person?
Oh, whatever, Alan. So anyway, there's 5 tries, 5 letters. And if you guess a word, it'll show you how many letters you get right, and it'll light up a certain color if it's in the right position, or it's, and then you have 5 guesses. And you only get to play once a day.
So it's like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, which is like Hangman. Wheel of Fortune is hangman.
Hang person.
So anyway, your whole goal is to get it in 5 tries or less. And if you don't get it, too bad. You got to wait until tomorrow to play again. However, that's the English version, because the first time I played, I happened to find the version where you can just keep playing on and on and on and on and on, but you're not playing with the rest of the world if you do it that way. So a lot of people will spoil it for you. I think I only played it like 3 times.
Oh, so you've played it.
I played it because I was like, what is the big deal here? And the best thing I got was in 3 tries. So
someone sent me a link to Loodle.
Is there a Loodle?
Loodle.
So it's all dirty words?
It's all dirty words.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, you knew somebody was going to take it there. And eventually you run out of lewd words, I would think.
Are you kidding?
Eventually.
I might come up with 100 right now.
You can come up with 100 5-letter lewd words?
Absolutely.
5-letter lewd words.
Shall I start?
100 of them.
Shall I start?
No, because we're not that kind of podcast. But I would challenge you to come up with 100 5-letter lewd words.
Boobs. Prick. Bitch. I could go on and on. There's 3 right there.
There's 3. Only 97 to go.
Toots. Shits.
You can't just take 4-letter words and keep adding S's.
Well, you don't get to make the rules as I go along.
Anyway, have fun with that. People.
Wordle and Loodle.
Yeah, Wordle. But they go, like, if you do search it on DuckDuckGo, pick the one that's like the .co.uk or something. Oh, I've got it right here.
Yeah. That's what Christy Kincaid Norris posted.
Let me see. I'll say.
.edu, .uk,
yeah.
something else. I was very confused.
It's powerlanguage.co.uk.
Oh.
If you go to wordlegame.org, that's the one that you can just keep playing over and over. But if you do the daily game, see, Alan, you and I can play now because this is going to drop on the day after, so the word will already be solved. So if you want to, we could play right now. And if you're in our room, we record this live on YouTube. Unfortunately, the 30 people that are watching will have it spoiled. So you pick any 5-letter word, and I always start with the same word. Because like with Wheel of Fortune, what do? You pick the most popular consonants and vowels, but they let you pick random, like RSTLNA, but you have to pick a real word on this.
So what I see on the screen here are 6 rows.
Oh, it's 6 rows. You got to get in 6 guesses.
And there are 5 blanks in each one of these 6 rows.
So you pick a word, a 5-letter word. I always start with the word raise, RAISE. That's
Boobs.
what I always start with.
Boobs.
That's stupid.
Why?
If you do that, you're only using 3 letters, B-O and S.
Oh.
So you're trying to use a word that uses a lot of consonants and vowels so you can see.
Crumb.
So you really think that out of all the
C-R-U-M-B,
you think that's a good guess?
Yes.
All right, Alan.
Crumb.
C-R-U-M-B. Let's see how many letters. Well, you got 1 letter.
Ha.
You got the C right.
Okay.
But it's out of place.
How do you know it's out of place?
Because it's yellow. If it was green, that means that's where it's supposed to go. When you get it in the right place, it'll pop up in the right place.
Oh, so there's a...
So you've got the letter
smack.
C. All right.
Mm-hmm.
S-M-A-C-K.
Notice Kelly didn't argue with that because that was a good guess.
I'm just letting it go. So look.
3 green.
He got the last 3 letters.
This is my first time playing Wordle. Hold on. Let me win this game real quick.
He's trying to do the vulgar words. Yeah. So now you just have to, these are all the letters you haven't used yet that are in gray at the bottom. Your first time, you're going to get it, babe.
Well, usually an ACK is well, you got TR, you got QU, you've got CR.
But you can't use U because you use it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So you got to see what you hasn't been used.
Train.
Why would you say train? Because you already know it's ack.
Because there's a TR at the beginning of that. No, there's not, because there's no R.
Train. Why would you say?
Well, this is my first time playing Wordle, and you know what? I'm about to solve this puzzle.
Okay, well, you guessed train after you know the last 3 letters.
Hey, train.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see you.
I would probably go with flack because you haven't guessed an F or an L. You could also do.
Well, it doesn't have to be ACK. You should put
It
more
has
letters.
to be ACK, honey, because they're in the same place. They're in the right place. So it's something ack. What do you not understand?
Jack.
They're green, so that means they're correct.
How about?
You want to try flack?
How about?
Apparently not.
Yeah, I mean, we could try flack.
FLACK.
This is whack.
It's not that, but we've taken out 2 more.
So just to be clear, we've done 3 guesses. The kid has gotten 4 of the letters.
You've gotten 3 of the letters.
Well, okay. And how many has Kellie Rasberry Evans got?
I was just trying to help, Alan, but I kept you from guessing train.
How about T? Could it be? Okay, this is extremely boring for the listener.
Well, you're figuring it out.
Well, now we're trying to figure it out.
Maybe whack? WH? Because that hasn't been guessed.
Good call, babe.
You want to try that?
Yes.
WHACK. That's it.
Thank you.
We got it in 4.
Thank you.
Well, we got it in 4.
Wordle.
So there you go. But this is the one at powerlanguage.co.uk. And by the time you listen to this podcast, that is not the word of the day because it's the next day.
My current streak is 1.
And that's why you go online and you say, I got it in 3 guesses.
Oh, okay.
And that's the thing, is try to get as few guesses as possible.
I bet I can get doodle-oodle in even less guesses.
Oh, you can try it. And the next Wordle is going to be available in 3 hours and 14 minutes. So if you want to play again, are you addicted?
Is this? No, not really. Is this? This is free though, right now.
It's free.
No, but it's not going to be free for long.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of apps are free, but you have like in-app purchases. This isn't an app. This is an online thing.
But we encourage.
But I was so addicted, I forgot to do it.
But if you're going to play a game, I mean, play Best Fiends.
Of course.
Let's be real.
Of course. Yeah. But with Best Fiends, you've got thousands of levels. With Wordle, you just get to play once a day, and that's it.
I'd rather play Best Fiends.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right, babe.
Well, Alan and I have a fun weekend to look forward to.
Swap party.
We got the swap party. Now, I've got a very busy weekend. On Saturday, I'm going to a baby shower and a memorial service back to back. Is that not the circle of life right there? I'm literally leaving a baby shower to celebrate new life, going to a memorial service to remember a beautiful life well lived. And then on Sunday, I'm having way too many women. I mean, really, I over-invited.
Wait a minute. This is Sunday?
Sunday. I already.
The championship games are on Sunday.
I have gone over this with you multiple times. I have gone over this with you multiple times. You can either go upstairs and watch the game in your little room up there, shut the door, you won't hear us, or go out with the guys and go to a bar.
In Darth Vader voice.
Go watch the game at a bar with your friends if you want. But I have got way too many women coming to my house.
It's championship weekend in the NFL, and you're throwing a swap party.
Yes.
Wow.
It was the first time I had available.
Wow.
So anyway,
we got some good stuff. I'm giving away an what do you call it? An iMac. Mm-hmm. Got an iMac on the floor over there that I don't need anymore. It's an older one, but it still works.
Gigantic screen.
Yeah, it's real nice.
My friend Amy already brought over some stuff because she's like, I want to get it out of my house. I'm like, so you're putting it in mine already? But anyway, you know those. I want you to look at it before the swap party. It's we have the most random stuff. Let me tell you real quick. It started off where Emma Kellie, when she was a little baby, she's 15 now. So when she was a little baby and she had so many baby clothes because she had Auntie Crazy who would just buy her everything. It was crazy. Why we called her Auntie Crazy. And she would outgrow it before she could even wear it. And there were tags on it. So I went to consignment, and it was insulting what they were offering me for these beautiful baby clothes. If you think you don't get a lot for adult clothes you take to consignment, try taking baby clothes. It's worse. And I said, no, thank you. I would rather give these things to my girlfriends who have little babies and let them enjoy it than literally take a $40 dress or whatever, and you're going to give me $1 for it. I would rather do that, right? So we started the swap party, and initially was baby clothes. And let's do some of our clothes too that we've either, bought because we thought we were going to lose 20 pounds, or a pair of shoes we got on sale, but they actually absolutely kill our feet. Bring it and we'll swap it, and we'll have our friends swap amongst ourselves. And then it became more like a garage sale where no money's exchanged. So what Amy's already brought over is a huge chandelier. She's remodeled. So she brought over a chandelier.
Like crystals and stuff?
Yes. There is, those vents you put in the bathroom that you turn them on when you're pooping or when you're taking a hot shower. It's supposed to, the fan.
Yeah.
With lights. There's 2 of those that have never been used. And I guess you remodeled her bathroom and didn't need them.
That's kind of, I don't know.
But ours upstairs, they're all yellowed and everything. Maybe we could switch them out.
Who's going to switch them out?
Well, you, my big, strong, handsome husband. And she's brought over a bunch of clothes and stuff already. So that's what we're starting with. And we've got your computer.
I have clothes, jackets, a lot of men's stuff I'm going to be giving away.
So anyway, that's this weekend. And Alan may or may not be here. He may be with a friend. Alan, it's bad. It's like 30 people. It's bad. It's really bad.
Justin
it's
coming?
Too many. I think.
Just make sure he doesn't take anything that's not part of the swap party.
I know. Justin always thinks he's funny when he swipes something. He gives it back.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he doesn't.
It back.
No.
He gave back your turtle. He gave it back.
He didn't.
Yes, he did. But anyway.
Don't be giving away my Pottery Barn plates.
I didn't. Yeah,
and don't be giving away my vase either. I know you try to get rid of it every time.
I have never.
My vase.
This is the ugliest vase ever known.
No, it's not.
This is just for the YouTube audience that's watching.
I like it. It goes with the room.
It goes with nothing.
I like it.
It's got a snake on it. It goes with nothing.
Why are you mocking?
He got it at Ross.
Why are you mocking my?
He got it at Ross for $14.99.
Ad?
No. It just doesn't go with our house.
Just leave it alone. Put it back.
I don't do anything. I have never done anything with it.
Why are you bickering?
We're not bickering.
Don't mess with it. You might drop it.
It doesn't match anything. It matches everything and nothing at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
Anyway.
That's the vibe.
So that's my big weekend to look forward to. So got a lot of fun stuff coming up that we'll tell you about on the next podcast.
Oh,
we'll tell you how the swap party went.
Yeah, we'll have some good stuff.
And maybe some hot sports opinions after all the football teams. Man, what a bunch of shakeups we already talked about on the last podcast. But this weekend should be pretty interesting because we're going to determine who's going to the Super Bowl this weekend.
Right. That's right.
And who's up? Who's playing?
We got KC playing. Oh my God, who beat the Bills?
The Buccaneers lost.
Why am I having a brain fart?
Was it New England? No, Buffalo Bills lost to.
Who's the AFC? Oh, Cincinnati. Duh.
Who's Cincinnati? The Bengals.
The Bengals. Yeah.
They won?
Cincinnati is playing Kansas City. Kansas City beat the Bills. Cincinnati's playing Kansas City, and the 49ers are playing the Rams. So that's
do we have a dream matchup?
I mean, we pull for Patty Mahomes and KC. We like KC.
Does any of the other teams excite you?
I mean, it's cool that Cincinnati's in it just because Joe Burrow is, he's young. He went to LSU. We got a lot of listeners in Louisiana. I know they like Joe Burrow, but I like Patty Mahomes in this for the NFC, the Rams and the 49ers in La La Land. I don't really care.
This is boring. Hey, I do have a homework assignment for everybody.
What's up?
Watch Janet Jackson's documentary that drops on Friday. Let's see, today's Wednesday, the 26th, 7/28. So that'll be January 28th on Lifetime A&E. It's Janet Jackson's documentary. There have been a lot of documentaries. This is from Janet herself. And from what we understand, Justin Timberlake's going to be part of it. And it was 18 Super Bowls ago.
Wow.
That the infamous wardrobe malfunction happened, which the ramifications for that, it makes no sense to us in radio. But you would not believe, because of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction, that's why we can't do things like the Kid Craddock show used to do, burn your buns. You can't do that anymore because all these prank phone calls that you hear, the pranks where people are pranked, you have to tell people ahead of time that they are being recorded because of Janet Jackson. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
That was lewd. But
how does that affect what we do on the radio? It makes no sense.
I don't know.
So anyway, but after that, Justin Timberlake's career took off and hers, like everybody turned on her.
18 Super Bowls ago, huh?
2004. Yeah. So anyway, he supposed, and a few years ago, he was the Super Bowl halftime performer. I believe it was 2018. Don't quote me on that. And he reportedly asked Janet to perform with him, and she's like, no. So I'm very anxious. I love Janet Jackson. She and I are the same age. And she has dealt with so much. She's talking about her weight issues and everything. She talks about how cruel Michael used to call her horrible names. And but when she would get in the zone, I remember Big Al and I were lucky enough, we got to do a meet and greet with her many, many years ago.
My man.
And she used to work out so much that her body was like a furnace. It was constantly burning because, when you work out that much, you generate heat. She was hot to the touch. You didn't have to touch her. You could feel the heat coming off her body because her body was constantly working. When she did, what tour was that? I don't remember.
Rhythm Nation?
I don't remember if it was Rhythm Nation tour or not. But anyway, I'm anxious about that. So you might want to watch that because we may talk about that on the next podcast. Or I might, and Alan might sit there and listen to me. Or I might do my own podcast about it.
Wow.
Just tell Alan, you take the night off. It's all going to be me and Janet Jackson.
Why are you trying to give me the hook?
Do you want to watch Janet Jackson's documentary?
No, not really.
See? But I love you. It's National Spouses Day.
We are a part of a rhythm nation.
No, very good.
Give me some.
Rhythm.
All right, babe. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
Happy National Spouses Day.
Happy National Spouses Day.
By the time you hear this, yesterday.
And everybody have fun watching the football games this weekend.
And playing Wordle.
Playing Wordle and Loodle. I will be avoiding 30 screeching, laughing, giggling, wine drinking women at my house.
Yeah. Good times.
But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye. We are part of a rhythm
I just put
nation.
2 and 2 together that I'm going. Wow.
We are part of a rhythm nation.
Rhythm. I have Love Will Never Do. I love that song. Love Will Never Do. That sexy video when she had Antonio Sabato Jr.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's a conservative. Like, he's always on Fox News now. But anyway, he was a hot model. And that was her love interest in that video. So hot.
He's terrific.
Oh, look. Dan Bongino got kicked off YouTube. I don't know what happened.
It's Google.
Google.
Thanks, Charles. All right, peoples. I'm going to go upload to Stop Talking. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Wonderful weekend. We will see you on the social medias. Send us correspondence. Send us letters. Drop us a line. We will talk to you soon. Bye. We are part of a rhythm nation.